This is day 4 of my winter nail series, and I am absolutely so excited for this one. This is a gingerbread nail theme. Gingerbread theme, not gingerbread nail. Those are something else, and I would not recommend you looking that up. As you can see, I've started off with my peely base coat. One of the things I actually love starting with. I don't usually use a regular base coat unless I'm wearing the design for more than 2 weeks. Otherwise, my peely base coat seems to work just fine. I use the one from Hollow Taco. I find that it's just very consistent and reliable, whereas other peely base coats don't always work as well. But that's just me. I am now going in with the brown polish I'm using. It's a dark brown and it does have glitters in it, which are a bit hard to see unless I'm moving my nail around. So if you watch carefully, there you go. You can see it in the light. This one is from, I think it's Sinful Colors or Sinful Polish. It's one I got at just a local store. And it's pretty nice. The consistency is not too bad. It does need a couple of coats to get the full pigmentation in there. But overall, I think it turned out pretty well. As you can see, I'm just going in and trying to get a bit of nail polish on the brush as I'm going. Because my nails aren't perfectly straight. As I'm sure I've mentioned in other videos, they've got a bit of indents in them just from some stuff that's happened in the past. And I'm just trying to work with them. They are beautiful and strong for me, and I'm okay with them being like that. I'm just going in and trying to make sure I don't flood the cuticle too much. I know you can clean it up, like you can get a cleanup brush or other tools to get the nail polish out of there. I find it's just easier if I don't put the nail polish all the way down and just work with it that way. But do whatever works for you. If it's easier for you to clean it up after, that works too. I find either way, I still have a bit of cleanup. So don't worry too much about that. I'm just going in now for the second coat. I feel like for most nail polishes, you do want that second coat, especially for ones that have glitter or any sort of background kind of color, like any shimmer or anything like that, where you can have more creme polishes that don't need it as much. These ones you really do, just to get that full pigmentation and full payoff for it. I think these look absolutely gorgeous with the second coat on there. And they really remind me of gingerbread cookies I've made in the past, just because I usually cook them for too long. But I do really like this color on my nails. I think it looks great. And there's great color payoff just for the 2 coats. I was expecting to actually use 3 coats for this, so I'm quite happy to find out that I only really needed the 2 layers. Just because I don't like my nails to be too bulky if I don't have to. Although I know it protects the nails a bit more, which is also nice. Just make sure that when you're doing this, you want to get the whole nail. I know for myself, I do have to move my nails around a little bit because I have that C curve. Just to make sure I paint all the way to the edges. I'm now going in with my top coat just to make sure that it's sealed there. This is also meant to make sure that when I add my decorations after, I'm going to use some nail stickers that they don't disrupt the nail polish color, because I found if I don't put the top coat here in between those 2 layers, the polish and the decorations, that when I add anything on the nail polish color directly, oftentimes it moves the nail polish color around a bit, and then you can see it when you put the top coat on after. It kind of adds a ripple effect in the nail polish, and while you can't usually see it unless you look too closely, I spend a lot of time looking at my nails, and that will bother me. And I know it's not something other people will really notice, but when I show people my nails, if they ask to see them, that I'm really self-conscious about that. And I'd prefer to just add the extra layer of nail polish in now and not have to worry about it. This way, I just know that I'm protected, and if it does cause any ripple effect in the top coat, it's easier to conceal and hide later when I just add another top coat on top of all of it anyways. Because they seem to self-level a bit. At least this one does. It's from Seche Vite. I think I'm pronouncing that correctly, but I might not be. This one is one of my favorite nail top coats, just because it dries so quickly and it usually puts on a nice thick layer. I'm now going in with some of my nail stickers. I wanted to start off with an orange. I find these are so festive, and I'm not really sure why. I'm not sure how they go with gingerbreads. I think I just like eating them with gingerbread men. Maybe other people do as well. I'm not really sure. But I really thought they went with it. I'm adding my gingerbread house at the bottom. Don't ask me why. I'm not sure why the gingerbread house is tiny and the orange is bigger. But I thought it looked really cute. And I wanted to add the other orange half on the other side. So they kind of go together and make a whole. I thought this was really cute. And I'm just tapping those on there. I'm really being careful trying not to smudge the nail polish color underneath, even though it is the top coat. I'm adding a little gingerbread man or woman, I'm not really sure. Or they, them, anybody. My gingerbread person on there. And I'm really liking the way this is turning out. I'm adding these little, I think they're stars. I'm not sure, but they look really cute. I think they might have also been pine cones. I'm not 100% sure. I know there are pine cones that look a bit different. And I wanted to add some hearts. I wanted to make these middle nails really festive and to add a lot into there. Just to make sure I covered the whole gingerbread man kind of idea. They're cute little gingerbread hearts and I absolutely love the way they looked. And I'm just going over again with another layer of top coat to make sure those really seal in there. Because depending on the sticker, I find sometimes they don't stay on the nail for some reason. Unless you add the top coat. It might just be the quality of nail stickers. I've never tried these ones before. And I find just it's easier to add the top coat than try and figure out and test how strong the sticky tack layer of the sticker is. This way I just know that they're going to be on there. And I don't have to worry about it later. And I'm just going in. You want to make sure that you get the entire sticker around the sides. And just make sure the whole thing's on there, because if you miss any part, it could be the part that gets caught on something later and ends up peeling the sticker, or the whole nail off if you use a peel-off base coat like me. This is how it turned out, and I just want to say thank you so much for watching, and I'll be back soon with a new nail design. Thanks!